It's obvious that I'm not trying too hard.
No, you have a great sense of humor, and you're like more human than God bless him, he's taught me so much, but like John Edward, you are so much less intimidating than him. Like, I could never, I'd be afraid to have a meeting with him. I'm not afraid of you. So thank you for letting me, not be afraid of someone.
I'm just here to help as much I can. So, Jasmine, Jasmine, present.
Hi everyone.
Okay, first three people: Jimbo, Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine, you got on here again. Jasmine, Dragan, Jimbo. Alright, one more person. Who's next comment? I'm typing all the first three people, putting them in the wheel of names.
Nice.
Christina Shawley. Christina Shawley. Excellent. Hi, Christina. Alright, that's our first three. Congratulations. You guys got your name in the raffle. How y'all doing? Hey, Tammy. Poppy gotta support the homies. You know? I'm glad to be one of the homies. Yeah. Oh man. Hi Don. Yeah, so it was pretty wild last night and going into today. I had a nice salt bath and meditation and got some perspective and hi Diane. And so my spirit guide told me he's gonna shut me down 2 more times. Like, it's happened twice so far. It's gonna happen 2 more times in the next 4 weeks. So hopefully it's not tonight. So here we are. I think maybe not. I think I learned what I was supposed to. I tried. I definitely tried way harder today than I have been. So there's that. So there's that. I don't know. So I'm hopeful for good things. I live, laugh, mom. Oh, awesome, Don. I said, hey, like you can hear me. That's awesome. Maybe I can. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Right there. Very nice to see you in the chat. Yeah. Okay. Guys, so we only have one. So I'm, why? Because, so the first time he shut me down because I had to quit vaping. This time he shut me down because I need to take better care of myself. I need sleep and I got sleep today. And because when I don't sleep, I have noticed when I don't sleep, it gets messy. Like those messy readings is usually when I haven't slept enough. And last night I did not sleep enough, or the night before. And I think it's in relation to having these 3 lives in a row with my son. That's just, it might be a little bit too much for me. I'll have to figure that out. But next week I don't have my son, so we're gonna go crazy next week. Where was I? So didn't sleep and I wasn't meditating. He told me how to meditate last time and I wasn't doing it. So I think he kind of like waved this carrot in front of me because I don't know if you guys saw the readings the night before that. But those two, especially the second one, I mean, it was Tammy and it was, golly, what was the other, oh, Lee and her daughter. My Lord, that reading, oh my gosh, like some of them like even permeate my mind with me not trying to be there, you know. I'm just like, wow, did that really just happen, you know? So yeah, so to have it come from that level of a high note and then the next day just a total mess. He was like, hey, look, this is what it could be, you know. But anyway, I digress. All right. Yeah. So let's jump into this. I think that we may even want to grab a couple more people tonight, even though I'm only going to knock one out. I think we still may need to grab a few more because I feel like next week, being that I don't have my son, I'll be able to put more work in, big time, like next week. So between Spirit and your mom, they keep you in line. My son, you should see him smack the living daylights out of me. So important, I agree. I know, Jimbo, I gotta listen to the teachers. If you saw my report card in elementary school with all the needs more self-control and needs to listen and all this other stuff all over it, yeah, then you would know. I don't deserve the baby I got. He's good. Hey, Mom. Oh, okay. You would love a reading? Awesome. Well, stick around, Leanna. I will be opening up to, so we're going to do psychic Q&A. I'm going to knock out this first mediumship reading. In order to get mediumship with me, you have to be selected and then go through, okay, let me just start. My name is Jacob Sasko. I'm a Psychic Medium Resting Peace official. We work on a project where we're going to horrifically haunted locations and help ghosts. We document them with electronics. A lot of them are saying help, all that stuff. It's all over our YouTube channel. And I know it's not a popular opinion. I don't care because it's electronics. Like at this point, I just don't care. But anyway, and it's validating what I'm experiencing as well. So it just is what it is. There's a lot of mediums don't believe in ghosts, and the thing is that ghosts vibrate on a different level as spirit. Like human are here, ghosts are one step below us, spirits above us. So if I'm up here trying to like feel all these vibrations, maybe they're just not picking up on these vibrations. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you because I'm super sensitive to these ones. So it just is what it is. Anyway, moving on. So we work on a tireless project, and that's what this is all about. Anyway, in order to get into the box for a reading behind me, in order for you to get behind me, like Holly here. Hello, Holly.
Hi.
Hey. Basically, Spirit will, after we do this reading, Spirit will lead me to ask for people who would be willing to let us use their likeness for this because, but anyway, and then you would say, okay, yeah, I'd be willing, and then Spirit tells me who to pick, and then we send emails, all this other stuff. There will be more instructions at that point. There will be psychic Q&A, so if you have questions, love, career, all that good stuff, any of them, any psychic questions, not mediumship, but psychic questions, there will be a Q&A session that you can all get value from that, and we will do a clearing before this whole thing sums up, which is energy work, setting all that good stuff towards you, love, light, and you know, make sure there's no blockages and no riffraff hanging around. Okay, cool. So that's going to be the, I guess, the flow of the show from now on. Mediumship first, pick out more people, do psychic Q&A, clearing, call it a day, and rinse, wash, and repeat. Okay, so yeah, and the psychic Q&A, you know, you can ask me psychic questions, or you can ask me questions about, you know, just psychic questions, like, hey Jacob, you know, what do you think about, you know, Bigfoot? I don't know, you know, so whatever it is. All right, cool. And we'll go off on tangent after tangent, because that's how I roll. All right.
I asked you about Santa Claus, I think, or someone did. I can't remember.
I feel like Santa Claus is real.
I was in the chat for the Santa Claus question. And it was a beautiful response.
I feel like he's real.
I did too.
But more, I mean, not the same, you know, that we all,
yeah.
You know, but I feel like he's real, and I feel like he, you know, it's more important the beauty of the intention behind it all, and just to continue being that giving without expecting anything in return, but to enjoy them receiving. Like, it's just such a beautiful concept. Anyway, we're getting back into it. I digressed. All right, cool. Everyone please like the live. What time does the Q&A start? I don't know, whenever this thing finishes. So let me get the mediumship done first. We only have one mediumship reading, so, and there's no timer. I don't use timers. Holly's gonna get a full mediumship reading from me, period. That's just how it's gonna roll. I don't use timers, I never use timers. Actually, I take that back. There was one event I worked that was timed. But besides that, I've never used them, okay? And I'm not planning on going back to that or doing it now. Especially for the you know, high cost price of free 90 free. Okay. Wait, Santa's not real? No, Santa's real. I just said that. I said Santa's real. Who said Santa's not real? See, this is the darn squirrel thing. Did you guys see that squirrel? Did you see that squirrel? Man.
You sound sleigh.
I'm pretty sure there was a sleigh being pulled by some squirrels. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, right?
Jacob needs timers. No, Jacob does not need timers. Okay. I maybe need a timer of like, hey, you have 10 minutes to start these readings, and we're about to hit that 10-minute mark right now. Let's get going. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God, in Jesus' name, please put a bubble of white love, light protection around Holly and myself during this process. Please also put a bubble around everybody else for their protection, just because I love you guys. But anyway, please put a bubble around her, Holly, and myself during this process. Please put inside my bubble only information that's pertinent, important, and accurate, over 99% accurate. I pray that you allow all my spirit guides, archangels, angels, my grandmother, God, Jesus, any and all beings of white light, love, energy that you wish to work with me and through me to allow them to do so at this time. I pray to be your humble servant and messenger, only give the message you will have her receive at this time. Please stop my mind, stop my thoughts, stop my sensations, and only have me experience that which you will have me deliver as messages from spirit. Please allow me to be over 99% accurate, and allow me to open up to her friends and family in spirit to give whatever messages you will have her have. Please just help me help her, give her whatever information she needs to move forward in the direction of her highest good, in whatever direction she's supposed to go according to your will. I love you so much. Thank you for helping me help people, and just thank you for all of this. Please stop my cat from being crazy during this so I don't have to put her in the room. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Oh, that's my mom's cat. Okay, cool. But anyway, yeah, please do that too. Okay, thank you so much. I love you so much. I mean, if he can move mountains, he can stop a cat from being crazy, right? What else? Please just help me help her. I love you. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen. She's in the room, so it's your cat. Okay. Let's get this party started. Okay. Oh, I don't have my glowy glow. That didn't make any change, did it? It sure didn't. Barely. But this one does. Okay. Yeah. Gotta get my glow on. Get your shine on, girl. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to I'll lead through my meditation real quick. It's just something I do to help me make sure I get right to the right spot, especially when I have a bunch of people around. I like to do this in front of all of it, in front of the platform sort of things. But anyway, I see myself in my mind's eye. Actually, this time I'm first person, so all I see is just out of my eyeballs, right? I pray and I have the white light come down through the top of my head. And since it's first person, now this time I'm actually having the light hit me and go through my body the way I'm sitting. Okay, and then I'm just radiating this white light as it's just blasting everything else to the ground below me until it's just white light going through me all the way down and pushing white light into the ground as well. It's totally clean, okay? Which is much easier today, probably from that meditation salt bath situation I had earlier. But anyway, so now I take my attention and I look at this mountain I have right here in front of me. I'm like, okay, not literally, obviously, not in my basement, but here we are. So see this mountain, right? And I go and I start to climb it. I get to the top. I just saw the eagle flying around. Well, that was not intentional, but anyway, okay. I grab on, there's a tree at the top, I grab the tree, I give it a hug, and the eagle's literally in that tree, that's cool. But anyway, I give it a hug, breathe out any stress, worries, anxiety, into the tree, right? And then breathe in the love of Mother Nature, that physical love and nurturing energy. And breathe out all my stresses and worries and cares and all that. Breathe in more of this peaceful, harmonious homeostasis that the earth gives us, you know, that balance. Okay. And now I feel myself getting pulled up out of my body. It's just my spirit man, I guess, or whatever. I have the eagle pulling me now and flying up. Again, this is first person this time for me, so I'm just seeing like clouds and stuff, and I just feel this upward movement. Wind. Okay, I just got handed off. Someone else grabbed me. I see the eagle fly below, off to the left, and as I get pulled up higher, I feel like this warmth surrounding me. It's just this love, this loving warmth. Flying higher. I just got grabbed by another pair of hands to take me up even higher. Okay, we just pierced through this clouded floor. Okay, at this point, you should have some sort of platform. If you're going to do this thing to meet your spirit guides, if you're going to follow this sort of meditation, you should have a platform where, you know, they're up higher and they can pull you up. I'm not going to tell you what I have to do right now. It's the same concept, but as soon as I get through this clouded floor, that's when I have to stop talking about it. On my end, that's what my instructions are. But you may not have the same. You may not have the same instructions. You may. I don't. But we definitely wouldn't have the same experience from this point anyway. So. Do you have English roots? English or British?
Faintly on my mother's side.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm seeing, it's either England or it's Ireland. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's an island that I'm being drawn to. And it looks like England though.
Both. She has both English and Irish in her.
Okay, perfect. That's why I'm getting drawn to that region of the world. In connection with Gran, basically.
Yep.
And this is like someone you would have called Gran, probably?
She passed before I was born.
Got you. Alright, well, you can verify that was what they called her.
Grandmother, so.
I just got Gran. So I'm not sure if that's a nickname or something, but it literally came through with just Gran, so. Moving on. Okay, so you don't know her, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Did she live over there?
No.
It's really strange. And what's the L connection with this woman? And it's like E-L.
If you broke down her name, that's the last part of her name.
Okay.
Would you like her name?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. But if it's E-L, then that makes sense.
That's how her name ends. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. It's really weird. 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 Because she makes me feel like she's over here. Like, it's weird. I don't know what that is. Okay, moving on. Cheshire. Okay, where else? It's like a Cheshire. place she's bringing me attention to. Cheshire.
Well, I mean, personal significance for me.
Okay.
Not familial.
Okay.
So.
Is Cheshire? I'm hearing that. Okay. That means something to you. You understand? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, am I seeing a bat? It's weird. I just saw a bat. Give me a second. Like a bat, like a living upside down bat. Okay, that's super strange, but I see it. I gotta say it. Moving on. Maybe it'll make sense. Maybe it won't. No biggie. Not worried about it.
I like that.
It's probably a spirit animal. It's only.
Okay.
It's probably a spirit animal. That's the feeling here, actually. To be 100% honest, is that it's a spirit animal. But
Okay.
So maybe look up bat medicine after this, or bat spirit animal, and see which one you get drawn to off of Google. Google search,
Okay.
and be like, I feel drawn to this one, and just click one of them.
Okay.
Or otherwise you'll confuse yourself.
Okay.
At least I confuse myself when I do that. Okay. Thank you. Who else? Okay. What side is this guy on? Is there like an Uncle D, Uncle Dave, Uncle
Yeah.
Dad's side?
Yeah. Yeah. He was, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy is coming through with like, what the heck? There's like a little tuft of brown hair on the top of his head, and I don't.
Not much else, yeah. He's kind of going cue ball.
That's awesome.
Just a little bit right here, though. Yeah. Hey, Uncle Dave, what's up?
Huh?
I said, hey, Uncle Dave, what's up?
Nice. Yeah, he's popping in. He's fun. This guy's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can tell by the big silly smile on my face.
Yeah.
Definitely like one of the centers of attention sort of characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like everyone's trying to get his attention. And he's funny. He's very funny because he's like, I'm just awesome like that, And it's like this humble, cocky, like jokey situation,
Yep, that's him.
A lot of charisma, a lot of just good feelings all around. There's a feeling that you adored this man, and he's like, the feeling's right back at you, kiddo.
Yep.
And that's like verbatim, by the way.
Aww. Yeah, no, he totally would have said kiddo too.
Yep, 100%. It's verbatim.
Aww. Thanks, Jacob.
I just got chills.
Aww. That's awesome.
That just means I delivered it correctly. That's like their sign to me. When I get chills, I'm like, good job. Like,
yeah.
Thanks, guys. Okay. He's a bit of a jokester. He's a bit of a jokester. So there's something that he keeps knocking over on. There's something you have. It's like on shelving or something that keeps getting knocked over. It's him. He's knocking it over. And I don't know what this is. It's like a little, almost like a rectangle or something. I don't know what this is. But if it hasn't happened, keep an eye out. If it has happened, this man is this sort of shenanigans has him written all over it.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye out for that.
It's moving things, knocking them over, that sort of thing. And it's on some shelving. There's like a shelving situation where you have these little trinkets, these little items.
Yeah, I do.
So it's in there. It's in there.
Okay.
So I guess I don't know. Anyway, just keep an eye out for that.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah.
Okay. He's talking about something about 3 years. 3 years to go. 3 years ago. I don't know what he's talking about.
it's been particularly hard for me the last 3 years. Maybe that.
Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. It wasn't well formed. I just heard him say 3 years, and I had a come to Jesus moment today in my salt bath, where he was like, my spirit guide was like, you only ask to stop your mind once. Everything we give you, say it. That's it. That's your job. Okay. So like, when it comes in, even if it's not formulated all the way, that's just where I'm at now. Like they dropped the hammer on me yesterday and today.
Oh man.
But it's fine. It's growing. I'm okay with it. Like it's what is needed. It's what they're asking for me, and I will oblige. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Cat. Just cat. 1 second. So that's the problem. Is I say it before I even know what the heck I'm talking about. Is this a physical cat? Is this a person named Cat? I have no idea. Just heard cat, so I said it. No, it's a cat. It's an actual cat. There's a black cat, M name, Minx or Mutton or something like that. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
White, as it black with like a little white, like the white paw. There's little white elements to this cat. Mostly black though. Anyway, moving on. Let me ask my spirit guide real quick. Because they changed up on me again, so. Okay, yes, but say it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit and get everything formulated, and then if I have to say it all, which is fine. I'll have to just spurt it out like a person with I don't know. Moving on. Okay. Okay, so who? Okay. So this guy just wants you to know how loved you are. He says that there's a lot of people here, spiritually around you. He just wants you to know how loved you are, and what he's saying is that you're. He says you spend a lot of time like lonely, scared, and talking yourself out of things. Is what he's saying. Like you're talking yourself out of stuff. It's like stuff that would be good for you. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. He said you almost talked yourself out of this.
I was literally just going to say that, but then I was going to just be quiet until you spoke again. I was going to say those exact words. Yeah, I did almost talk myself out of it. That's why I had the trial with my best friend earlier. I was like, okay, let's try this. So, yeah. Thanks, Uncle Dave.
He's glad you didn't. Because he wants you to know specifically, because it's one thing to just believe that they're around us and that they love us. It's another thing to have somebody sitting there giving you some evidential stuff and saying, hey, look, I'm getting a lot of love from these people for you directly. It's a completely different gravity to the situation than just the blind faith of, yes, I know it's out there, versus, hey, that just happened and man, I am feeling those chills, right?
Yeah.
And so, and speaking of which, there's something about chills happening for you as well. So if you feel this on like your back near your shoulder blades, if you were feeling it just now, that would make a lot of sense to me. But if not, keep your feelers open, because this guy is talking about that as well.
Yeah, it happens to me regularly.
And I don't know, it feels like hugs, basically, is what that feels like. It feels like it's an expression of love, and when you feel those, okay, from your peeps, like, so yeah.
Okay.
And he says it's not always me. There's a woman. There's a woman. I just got like Anne connection. There's a woman in here as well. And he says she's on the other side. So this is on the other side of your family.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
No worries.
Yeah, there may be somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, okay, sir. What else? Okay. What else we got, guys? He's like, oh, you know, I gotta go. I got so many other important things to do. You know, he's just funny. He's just funny. He's a funny guy.
He was hilarious, actually.
I've never had a spirit like stepping away from me like that. It's like, oh,
Yay.
huh?
Yay, I'm glad.
That's hysterical. That's hysterical.
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. This guy's funny. Okay, so he's pulling back. He's definitely gonna keep hanging around you though. So that's why it made it so funny to me. You know what I mean? It's like he's not really going anywhere. He's just pulling away from me. He's like, oh, I got so many important things. I gotta go. So much important stuff to do. And then he pulls away from me. But like, it's a funny way to exit, basically.
Yeah.
Probably very reminiscent of like his personality.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick me up then, and you just let me like. Just gonna leave me like that, man? What else we got? Is there a person in particular that you're hoping to speak with?
Yeah. Do you want to know who?
Sure. Or just.
Sure.
Huh?
My parents. My mom or my dad.
Okay, done.
I don't know.
Okay. Is there an R name connected to the dad?
Nope.
Immediately got Robert.
It's one of my brother's names.
Okay. I'm glad I said the whole thing then.
Yeah.
So it's just him being referenced then. Got you. I'm looking.
Putting a jacket on, I'm cold.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. No, you're perfect. Okay. So, come on, guys. And then there's an S I'm getting.
Yep.
It's like Steph.
No.
Is it another sibling? S name?
No, it's our last name.
Got you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, well that's helpful. I mean, as long as we're staying within your immediate situation, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Thus far, it's been bang on, so thank you.
Thank them. Thank you
Oh,
guys.
you.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I do the same thing every time, guys. I do the same thing every time. If it's great or it's terrible, it's the same process. It's on them, guys. When I tell you I'm such a small part of this process, I'm not kidding. I'm a very small part of this process. It's really not me. It's what they allow for me, for you, through this situation. Anyway, okay. Please, guys. T name, female.
Yes.
Is that mom?
Yes.
Trisha?
No, literally her T. Like people called her T.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. talking to me, but trying to figure out who that is. I feel like it might be the T. There's a man to her side. That just might be. Okay. Okay, so there's a man to her side she's referencing. I think this is Dad. Does Dad have a D name, or is the D just for Dad? That's probably what the case is.
My mom's dad?
No, your dad.
Does my dad have a D?
D name, or is it just Dad? That's probably what it is.
Well, no, yeah, it's just Dad, and as a grandfather, his grandfatherly name started with a D as well.
Perfect, thank you.
Would you like me to say it loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So I'm glad I asked, because it highlighted the fact that it's a little bit more important than just calling him Dad, okay? Because I'm saying the D name, I'm like, okay, but I feel like this is Dad, but I think I felt like it was worth enough to say it, you know, to say, is there more to this, okay? Is there a cardiac arrest connection with this gentleman?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Thank you. Because that's what so I'm interacting with this woman. She's talking about the man to her side, which is your dad, basically. So I'm getting both of these energies, and I'm getting her referencing him as this D name, and I'm also getting cardiac arrest connected with this gentleman. So she's alluding to him right now, but I do feel like they're both here.
Okay.
I just feel like she's the spokesperson.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's.
I'm glad.
You know?
I'm glad.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't know if she would have spoken for him, like in a lot of ways in life, but that's how this feels.
Yeah.
There's a very okay, we had our problems, but there's a very fun and playful manner in which they like tease each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she's like, you know, she wants to talk to me more anyway, right? But she's just teasing, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's that sort of thing.
Yeah. I always told her to haunt me anyway, so. Like, you better.
So there's something about when you say haunting. All right, so this is weird. So like there's a sound like coming from like what would be like a ceiling fan or something like that. That's like a weird ting 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 ting. Like and like I almost feel like there's like a string dangling or moving. Do you know what that is?
Well, the ting ting ting, I don't sleep in my bedroom anymore because I hear literally like metal hangers in my closet going ting ting ting.
There we go.
And I don't have metal hangers.
Gotcha. Okay, so okay, this ting 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 ting. So you told her to haunt you, and this is what she's doing.
Shit. Okay, sorry. Pardon. Oh my gosh, I hope you're not monetized. Sorry, I said a bad word.
I'm not monetized yet.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, not good, but you know what I mean.
But for the live stream, they don't even count these hours towards monetization for live streaming. So don't worry about it. The post-production, mixing it down, we can edit that word out, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. I do this for love of the game, guys. I do it for the love of the game. Okay.
It's appreciated.
Yeah, so that's her. So when you said haunt me, you know, she immediately said ting 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 ting. I hear the sound like it's like it sounds like what you would think of. There's a metal string dingling around on a ceiling fan. That's what my brain. I was like, oh, that sounds like this, right? So, but you're hearing in your closet like they're hangers. Okay, so and this is in reference to you saying, I asked her to haunt me. Well.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for, because she's over here messing with you, okay? So maybe now that you acknowledge that's what that is, maybe you can sleep in your room again.
Yeah, probably.
Be better for your back anyway.
I don't know, my bed is crap.
I don't know, mine just started hurting all of a sudden, so there's that.
Oh no!
So somebody has some, I don't know if it's you or what, someone has some mid-back tightness and pain going on, so
Always. Always.
If this is you, then I'm sorry. I gotta kind of wiggle this
Yeah.
one out. I gotta wiggle this one out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we? Okay, so yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Is my music gonna start back up again? It is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, who else? Or what else? How many? Are you like one of 5? Or do you have 5 siblings or something? What is that?
I have more than 5.
Okay. There's a whole bunch of them. Are you one of the younger ones?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like the second youngest?
Mm-hmm.
Or the youngest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, so this is interesting. And I did the same thing with my mom in the stores, right? When I was a kid, if my mom went around the corner, I would start freaking out, panicking. Like, about being lost.
Yes.
Yeah, you and I are the same, and we're both the babies.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the situation, but she's saying, but basically she's bringing attention to this, how if she went around the corner in the store, you would freak out, you would panic, right?
Yeah.
And I did the same
Yeah.
thing. So, but she's saying,
Yeah.
I would never leave you behind, and I would never leave you, right? And so she said that to you, and she's saying it to you again here now from spirit, okay?
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm getting chills. I did that right too.
Yeah, I'm crying on TV, so you know.
It's not TV. It's okay. Well, literally TV. No, it's okay, darling. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, and I just heard a male's voice saying, "I love you, baby." Right? So I'm hearing that as well. Much deeper voice.
Yeah.
He's a man of few words, lots of emotion though.
Oh, sometimes he had a lot.
That's how he's presented to me. He's not saying anything. He's so tight-lipped with me. I think he doesn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
Their dynamic's very interesting.
That's wild. That's really wild.
Okay, what else? Okay, there's something about, so this woman, mom, right? There's something about, there's this, can you validate this feeling that she wasn't supposed to go the way she did? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And okay, perfect, thank you. And what I need to tell you is that it happened like it was supposed. It's happened like it's meant to be. I need to stop those thoughts from occurring. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Like it was meant to be that she's okay and she's right where she's supposed to be at. Okay?
Yeah.
And it was super important for me to tell you that. Because for whatever reason that's been blocking the healing on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And she needs that to get out of the way. And it's not just the healing for you either. There's other people that feel the same way. And I need them all to know this. I'm getting chills. They need to come watch this live stream. Okay?
They're going to.
Okay, thank you. Because I got goose pimples. I mean, my camera's not good enough for you to see them, but I've got them.
Yeah.
One day, I'll have a camera that'll see into my pores. Just kidding.
Osmosis Jones, Jacob Stacker style.
Alright, anyway. I try to lighten it every now and then, you know, it gets a little heavy, just lighten it up a little bit, and then let's see what else got. Okay. That's just super important, okay? So please share that.
Absolutely.
The D name guy's like, no one says that about me. And so he's just, there's like this joking going on. It's just funny.
God.
It's
Yeah, we do. That's funny. It's just like him though. Yeah.
I say it's funny. It's just funny. It's just funny.
Yeah.
He's just teasing.
I know.
That's awesome. They keep their personalities. For sure. You know? Or at least, so when we become spirit, we're not limited to those personalities, but we still, that part of us is still there and present, and especially to present to our families that, hey, I'm okay, I exist still, we'll still be able to show this snippet of the part of us that is that person, you know? But we're so much more than that. We're so much more than this in this body, you know, this personality. But they still, this personality still exists. It's just much bigger and much, I don't know, just much more, you know?
Yeah.
But that energy, every little bit of your parents still exists. Plus some more pretty stuff, you know? It's a sparkly face, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting another T name, like a Tammy or something. A Tam. No worries.
Okay.
Just jumped in my head. I had to say it. Here
Sure.
Here we are. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for those messages. What else we got? I'm looking. Oh, give me something. Cool. Did mom pass first?
Yes.
Interesting. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so I've got dad coming forward a lot more clearly towards me now, and he was basically saying that he wasn't really monitoring his health. He kind of lost a lot of his will for taking care of that. He didn't take very good care of himself. And he's like, you know, it's gonna happen like it's gonna happen. Like I'm not fiddling with all that. That sort of vibe, you know. And it was very much in connection with him. Just like, she's not here, you know. And it was just a lot of his fight was just like, you know. So he's bringing that up. And I just need to tell you that the second that he passed, she was here again. Like the second that he passed, like right there with each other. She was there before, I just didn't see her so good. So,
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yes.
As he was.
Yes.
So
Yes.
A couple days before he was passing,
Yes.
His eyes were darting around the room, and he goes, "She can fly," like that. Before he lost his voice. Was that her?
Yes.
Because I thought it was.
Yes.
Thank you.
Even before you started asking the question, I'm here just like, yes, yes, yes.
I wondered.
They're here
Thank
here
you.
saying it in my head, like what you're talking about, and all I could just do is like, yes, 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 100,000% yes, yes.
Thank you.
In regards to seeing her, yes, 100%.
I thought so.
I just didn't see her so good, right?
That's what made me ask you, is
Mhm.
whenever you said that
Mhm.
right there, and I was
Mhm.
just like,
Yeah,
no.
you know, I don't speak like that, right?
Yeah.
That's not my choice of words, right?
Yeah,
That's not how I speak, right? So the way they say things sometimes has extra significance, even on top of just being words that mean things anyway. The way they're said means so much more sometimes, and my mannerisms, like they take control of several parts of my situation.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yes, 100%. And I didn't mean to catch you off with yes, yes, but he was saying it. He was like yes, 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 yes. Nope, that was it. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly it. You know, and I'm like yes, yes, yes. Okay, yep. And I knew what you were saying, basically. Okay. This guy has a very distinct scent. There's something about his smell that's very distinct. I don't know if this is like a cologne or an aftershave or what this is, but there's, huh?
Yeah, it's Old Spice.
Thank you. So when you smell this, just know you would already associate that with him, but just know that that's how he's going to come show himself to you. Okay, to let you know he's around. If he hasn't already, and he probably has already, because they usually bring up stuff they've done. So that's how he's showing you he's around you. And so just take that smell and know that he's there. Your family's very, very much around you, very much around all of you. But 100,000%, like they would not leave you behind. Okay. And I'm going to leave you with that, with warm blessings. Holly, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you. Thank you, Jacob.
But these beautiful people. And they're very much alive and well with you guys, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Holly.
Thank you so much. God bless your soul forever, man.
Oh.
Like all of the clairvoyance, clairsentience, I hope you see and feel everything so clearly for the rest of your days, man. And stay safe, please. Thank you.
I just got chills. Like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's up to them, dude. Hey guys, everyone send love.
Whatever you want. So thank you.
Yeah, right. Everyone send love and light to Holly. Holly, thank you so much. It was a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you. Same.
Right.
And I love you all. Thank you so much. You've all been very kind in the chats.
It's a beautiful community. So if you haven't been here, come here, just for future recording purposes. All right. Warm blessings. Thanks, Holly.
Thanks, Jacob. Have the best night.
Will do. Okay. All right, cool. Whew. All right. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and, as we said, let's grab two more. I'll get two more people. Let's go ahead and move this one off. I'll get two more. Okay. Okay. Jimbo, I volunteer for a reading. Jimbo as tribute. Okay, let's go ahead and say, all right, Spirit, what word should I, Starlight. Type in Starlight if you would be interesting. If you'd be interested in having your image up here and you would give us the rights to use your video and audio, go ahead and for any marketing purposes or any business purposes for the company, type the word Starlight into the chat and I will pick someone who says Starlight. First one. I'm supposed to kick the first one. Jimbo, you're in. I'm supposed to take the first one. Jimbo, you're in. Okay? that it? I was supposed to take a name that I wasn't familiar with. The first name I wasn't familiar with, and I'm not familiar with Leanna Lowry. Leanna Lowry, we're gonna go ahead and grab you as well. Leanna, this is the YouTube name. Leanna. Leanna Lowry. And if you've been here before, I apologize, Leanna. I was just supposed to pick, the first name I didn't recognize. Yeah, we're about to do a psychic Q&A. So congratulations to Jimbo is me, and Jimbo is me, and to Leanna Lowry for being our 2 people today. Guys, if you could go and you don't know my name. If you guys could go and type in, go ahead and type the first 5 letters of your email addresses on Resting in Peace episode 6, and then go to your email, send an email to restinginpeaceofficial@gmail.com from that email address, and say what your YouTube handle is and what episode 6 basically. If you put that in the subject line, we will send you an email with further instructions. If you forget exactly how to do this, or you need to refresh on the procedure of how to move this process along, this live stream will be up in at 56 minutes is the timestamp where I went over these instructions, okay? Okay, beautiful. All right, so we'll do that. Let's go flip into some psychic Q&A. And then we'll do the clearing, and then we'll call it a night because I work in the morning. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm scared of the ES Pookies. I don't watch that. Can't sleep at night. All right, Jasmine. If/when you get called, I'll keep that in mind and remind me, and I'll have you watch one that's not scary. So great, it's on YouTube. I linked it to my TV. That's awesome, Nadia. That's awesome. Yeah, YouTube's a way better platform than TikTok is. Okay, let's do some psychic Q&A. Episode 8's not quite done yet. It should be almost done. I think, did we give him the feedback? Got a drive-by medium comment last night while in a mental health live, a little weird. I got a drive-by medium comment last night while in a mental health live. It's a little weird. Yeah, Jeff, it's invasive is the word. But some people don't have the same ethics and guidelines, and that's by design, right? Me personally, I ask for permission normally, or if it's just overwhelming, I'm like, I still ask, hey, do you mind if I tell you this, you know? Normally. Sometimes Spirit's a little more pushy than that, though. Leanna Lowry. I'm having health issues. Is there anything I should be really worried about? Leanna Lowry, Leanna Lowry, Leanna Lowry, Leanna Lowry, Leanna Lowry. All right, Leanna, first off, I'm going to tell you that I'm not a medical doctor, so the disclaimer needs to be said to of course, pay attention to your medical professionals and get everything checked out through them, right? But what I will say that I'm seeing, first off, there's like stress, anxiety sort of situation that's causing some chest stuff going on. There's also a situation with this need to diet, more vegetation in the diet. Anything she should really be worried about? So these things, they're happening, but they're it's not. I'm not getting anything really crazy, Leanna. What I'm what they're telling me is to, you know, kind of like woo-saw, you know, try to work on some stuff to de-stress and to eat more fruits and veggies, basically. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing like I work with angels, so they're gonna be like, oh, this is your concern? Well, this is how you make that better, basically. But I don't see anything. Do you see me taking the trip to Ireland in October? Ooh, Ireland. Charlotte going to Ireland? Charlotte going to Ireland? Charlotte going to Ireland? Charlotte going to Ireland? I think so. The future's not set in stone. You could change that at any moment, but I think so. And I think there actually might be a gentleman with you for that, or something. There's a guy on the side of that for some reason. I don't know exactly how to frame that. Jojo, Jacob, will my daughter get life-changing eye surgery? Jojo, is there something about the what was it? Approval? Is there something about the approval? There's an approval. We're doing Q&A. Yes, Nadia. Is there something about an approval, like a wait list approval or something going on with this, Jojo? I feel like yes. Jojo, I feel like yes. The answer to your question, I feel like is yes. Kind of spirit, how I can grow in my mediumship learning. Okay. And also, Jojo, is your daughter like, oh yes, 17. Okay, yeah. No, yes. I feel like yes. Jasmine, would you kindly ask spirit how I can grow in my mediumship learning? You see, you know what's funny, Jojo? I was sitting there like seeing 17, you know, and like, is your daughter 7? And I was like, oh, and I just remember the emails. Is that the same daughter? That's wild. That's wild. That surprises me. Alright, Jasmine, would you kindly ask Spirit how I can grow in my mediumship learning? What can she do to help with her mediumship learning? What can she do to help with her mediumship learning? What can you do? Jasmine, release expectations. Release expectations is what I'm being told. There's a lot of pressure being put on yourself to be right. There's a lot of pressure to see it a certain way. Release the expectations around it. Just kind of like try to tap in and let it be whatever it is, and let it be wrong. You know, let it be whatever it is, and open up that way. The expectations are kind of like squeezing it. That was awesome. I agree, Moss. That was beautiful. And Charlotte taking Boomer with her. Jacob, should I move? Is it the right decision? Nadia is asking, is it the right decision to move? 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 Is it the right? So, okay, first off, Nadia, is this move southeast? You're welcome, Jasmine. Is it southeast? More south, a little east? Should she move? Listen, so alright. I have terrible directions. Okay, no worries. So Nadia, here's the thing. The feeling is this, okay? There is a situation that you are trying to escape connected to this. Oh Lord, how do I frame this? There is a situation, I don't know if this is a roommate, I don't know if this is, there is a situation with someone that feels like it's in your peer group that they're causing a lot of unnecessary stress around the living situation. It's someone, I don't know if it's a neighbor, I don't know if this is like a younger, if your landlord's younger or whatever this is. There is a situation where there's a person who is near your age group that is causing stress around the situation. And the thing that I'm getting around this, is to figure out what the cause of all of it is. Neighbor, thank you. figure out what the cause of all of it is, right? And repair the parts of yourself, because you leaving isn't going to learn the lesson. So there's a lesson here that is necessary, Nadia. There's a lesson here that's necessary. And really what needs to happen is you have to figure out, number one, why you're allowing whatever this is to affect you, but also what is causing this to happen, and then do everything in your power to not be the problem there. And I don't think you are, per se, right? But I don't necessarily think that you're not, it's not helping by internalizing it and then reacting, okay? So that's what is here. I don't feel like a move would help you. I feel like that this lesson, this would just pop up again elsewhere, and I need to highlight the need to dive into this situation and kind of learn it and figure it out. I don't think a move would help, personally. So that's all I got on that. Bali in my future, says Tammy. Bali in my future, Bali in my future. Yeah, if you want to go, absolutely. Absolutely. Take me with you. Okay. Tammy, my mom wants to go too. Absolutely. Keep her in my prayers. Yeah, same. God, just name, please open up the way for insurance to allow JoJo's daughter to get the surgery, and for all the healing and blessings to be upon them. Love you. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. She says, oh, yeah, it was the 17-year-old. That's wild. It's so wild. Like, it surprises me. It never ceases to amaze me as well. I mean, I'll be meeting someone there. I think you're gonna be talking, Charlotte, I think you're gonna be talking to somebody, and like they'll kind of want to go with you, or there's a situation where there's a guy involved somehow, and I'm not sure exactly how they're tangled in here, but it's a dark-haired guy. I don't know. Who's the spoon you speak of? Let's just be silly, my TikTok. Okay. Jake, am I going to live the rest of my life alone? Tracy Annette asks if she's going to live the rest of her life alone. Awesome, Nadia. Is Tracy going to live the rest of her life alone? Tracy's going to live the rest of her life alone. Tracy's going to live the rest of her life alone. Tracy, this is very similar to what I was saying to Nadia. What I'm getting is very similar. It's when you don't like a certain element of your life, loneliness, for example, right? Life isn't just trying to beat you up, right? It's trying to teach you things. You can't learn loneliness in heaven. So you have to learn it here. So essentially, what I'm being told to do is to study loneliness, study what it feels like, study why it feels like, study everything about it, and feel into the emotions. Like, imagine loneliness, and then imagine it times 100, and really learn what that is, right? Because when you learn, it goes away. I don't feel like you have to be alone or lonely your entire rest of your life, but I do feel like you have to learn what loneliness is. That, yes. But does that have to be the rest of your life? Depends. Are you going to be a student of it? It's kind of up to you. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. The future's not set in stone. Figure, with all respect and love, figure out what loneliness is. Dive into it, feel it out, because it will go away. Love advice. She's like, man, he nailed it about the neighbor. You know what? let me just throw the dice on this one too. Okay, what about Nadia and love advice? Nadia, I feel like someone's coming in, darling. I feel like someone's coming in. What can she do to make it faster and to recognize what can we do? She said, what can we do to recognize it and make it faster? Make it come in faster or speed it along? I need you to get out and about. Lord help me. I need you to get out and about doing things that you love and kind of treating yourself and kind of taking care of yourself, that sort of thing is being highlighted right now. And I almost feel like I've said this to you before. But anyway, yeah, it's something about needing to get out and doing things that are treating yourself, basically, and making yourself feel good. I feel like someone's coming in though. It's not far off. Why is it getting delayed? I feel like it got delayed. Why did it get delayed? Why did it get delayed? What does she need to learn? So with you going out and about and stuff like that, I don't feel like that you should be searching, right? I feel like you should just go out enjoying yourself. And by you having a good time enjoying yourself and just being at peace with all that situation, that something naturally just comes in. I don't know. Is my daughter gonna stay on the right track? Trap fluent stop. Is my daughter gonna stay on the right track? I'll do 5 more minutes, guys, of this one, and then we're gonna switch over to clearing. 4 more minutes now. My daughter gonna go stay on the right track? She's going through her teenage years. Is her daughter gonna go stay on the right track? Is her daughter gonna stay on the right track? Yeah, she's like, what, 14 going on 15? Is that what this is? You just have to be careful. Gosh, it depends on what friends she hangs out with. I mean, but you don't have to be a psychic to tell you that, right? I feel like she's got a good head on her shoulders. I feel like she knows right and wrong. And she cares. She cares about being good. Like, she cares about that. She cares about, like, being seen, that she's doing good. She's a good person. She's doing good. Then there's also an element here where I don't know if she wants to go into healthcare or what this is, of some nurturing sort of element. There's a nurturing sort of field where she's taking care of other people. That sort of situation is where I feel her going. And I don't think that the nonsense that you're worried about lines up with those goals. So I think she's going to stay. But future's not set in stone. Be careful who she hangs out with. And there's, like, certain people that are not good for her that she may want to hang out with. I see, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. May you find healing, compassion, everything you change. Good night, Jasmine. Yes, you have. Oh, baby, get invited to the wedding. Yeah, dang straight. Psh. Dar says thank you. Oh, of course, Jojo. Of course. I'm wearing a t-shirt tux. Hope that's okay. It's perfect. Working on it. Thank you, Jacob. Alright. Alright, Don Foster. Is our retirement plan going to happen? Is our retirement plan going to happen for Dawn? Is Dawn's retirement plan going to happen? All right, Dawn. I'm gonna say this, but I want you to know it's not doom and gloom. It's a funny feeling behind it. They're playing with us, right? But they say if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans. So I don't think it's going to happen exactly according to plan. I don't think it's going to be a bad thing though. Thank you for that feedback, Trap Flowing Shop. About her college major. You nailed it, her college major, and how good of a kid she is, and how much she cares. Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback. Is Dawn Foster's retirement plan going to happen? So, Dawn, the way this feels, it feels like it's not going to go the way that you're wanting it to, but there's going to be, like, I almost feel like there's a change of location, but a increase in the quality of life. Like it almost feels like you want to go and retire at a really nice place. I mean, I don't think this is it, but like, let's just say Martha's Vineyard, right? Or somewhere like really tootin' fancy. It feels like that, and it feels like instead of that, you end up at, you know, some, you know, similar community that is way less expensive, but you have a better quality of life. I feel like there's a shift like that. Like it's not the exact location you're looking for, but it's the same similar sort of situation. But it's better. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys. That is. Well, you got one more minute if someone gets a thing in there, but it's 8 seconds to 20-second delay. So. Just kidding. I like your little emoji though. I'm not gonna lie, Nadia. All right, 9:30. All right, retirement plan is traveling in the RV. Okay, then it's going to be maybe not the same type of RV, whatever that is. You know, it's like it's taking something that you want it to be super sparkly and having it just be a little bit less so you have better experiences. It's basically what the gist of that was. Okay, all right, guys, let's do the energy work and clearing, and then yeah, and that's it for tonight. You're not ridiculous. My son will. All right, I'll do one last one. This is it though. This is the last one. Leanna Lowry, my son, will he be okay? Will Leanna's son be okay? Will Leanna's son be okay? Will Leanna's son be okay? Why does this feel like this is like some sort of medical situation? Ooh. It doesn't feel good right now. Will he be okay? I don't feel like there's anything. Oh, interesting. That's what we did, bought used instead of new. So it's not going according to plan already. Got you. All right, well that makes sense. Expect it to continue not going according to plan, Don. So Leanna, what I'm getting is that there's whatever this is, it feels like medical, it feels like it's almost like some of his own choices or something is going into this as well. Like he's not taking care of it, or he's not doing some of the right things and all this other stuff, and it's kind of his choices to continue this, and this is what I'm getting from it. And all I need to tell you is that it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot that you yourself can do around the situation. And just accept to pray and put love around it, you know. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really able to see the outcome. I don't know. Just to let you know that there's not a whole lot you can do except for pray and put love into the situation. Okay. Okay, we'll do Q&As next week, guys. Let's get the clearing done. I went over a couple minutes to the clearing, and then Leanna. Anyway, not a whole lot you can do. Just pray and put love around the situation. Okay, it's not your choice. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what that felt like. So I would agree. I would agree, unfortunately, but you know what I mean? Okay, let's do the clearing, energy work, and then I'm going to bed so I can work tomorrow morning. Woo! All right, let's do this. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God, just name, please open up the sky above each one of these beautiful people's heads and allow white love light energy to come down straight through the sky, down the top of their heads, and blast all the way through them, through the ground, through any floors below them, just cleansing everything in its path all the way down to the center of the earth. God, just name, make those lights happen now. Right? God, just name, please send Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, all of the warrior class, and all of the healing class angels necessary to take care of any ailments or situations or concerns that are happening around any of these beautiful souls at this time. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Archangel Michael, please help me see. 23. There's probably a couple people. I'm sitting with other people in the room with them. Okay. Okay, clear. Angel Michael, please take care of everybody. Thank you. Take all that energy out. Archangel Raphael, please go in, send in that green light and that white light, those healing energies. Clear away anything from their spirit, their emotional, and their physical bodies. Please fill me with your light at this time. Okay. Okay, beautiful. All right, guys. All right. Hope that helps. Thank you all so much for being here and being part of this Resting in Peace live stream. Yeah, love you guys. I will see you next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the live streams. And I'll have to figure out what type of regular scheduling I could do, because I'm wondering if it's too much having my son to do 3 days with the weeks I have my son as well. So we're gonna figure that out. But I really appreciate you guys. And guys, thank you for sticking with me through all my ups and downs, and y'all are amazing. If you're not following the Discord, we're pretty active in there. I go in there at least daily and mess around. So. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you all Thursday. So yeah, thanks again. Bless you too, Holly. Thanks guys. Love you guys. Talk to you later. I love you guys too, man. I love the whole soul fam. Got you, yeah.